Hey lovelies, welcome back to a new cosplay behind the scenes vlog on a few different characters. So let's go ahead and jump right in with Scarlet Witch and or Wanda.
Not somewhere. Here.
Here?
Mm-hmm. I'll give you the role you chose. The nosy neighbor.
Well, I have a hair clip in, but this is so pretty. Oh my gosh. So this particular cosplay was gifted to me by Matt. Thank you so much. I am in love with this. I love Wanda and this new Scarlet Witch costume that they introduced in WandaVision. I absolutely fell in love with. So to actually have it is just incredible. Wanda is actually the character that I've done the most versions of cosplay in, which is so funny to me, but I've done multiple of her looks, both comic book, movie alike. And I was so happy to add this one to my collection. Let me just tell you, when you have dark cold fingers, you really can't touch your face, because then you get dark cold goo all over your nose. Now, some people thought that I got an additional, dark version of Wanda cosplay for the multiverse version, but realistically, it didn't change that much in my opinion. I just found a sweatshirt that I already had that really matched the pattern of Wanda's sleeves, and I put it underneath the existing cosplay, and then with a darker makeup and changing it to a darker vibe, that was how I created the Multiverse of Madness version of Wanda versus the WandaVision. I did some additional Wanda looks for a couple reels that I wanted to do different parts of her storyline, and that included kind of the fake field where she meets up with Doctor Strange, and the bloody mess, of course. I also wanted to include some pieces from when she goes and visits the property and kind of creates Westview. Next up we have Hela.
I am Hela, Odin's firstborn, commander of the legions of Asgard, the rightful heir to the throne, and the goddess of death.
Ooh, Barracuda!
Darkening the brows, of course, because I was going to pop on that black wig. I did a lot of layering with Hela's makeup because it's not a straightforward, dark, smoky eye. When you look up at the close pictures of her, there's a lot of red undertones and even orangey brown vibes in some of her makeup that extends out past her eye. So I started with the brighter colors and then I toned it down with some of the darker shades to kind of give off the makeup look that she has in Ragnarok. This is a cosplay that I wanted to do for a really long time, and I actually tried to create one myself a few years back, and then pieces came in on the wrong size, and then it wouldn't fit together correctly, and I gave up on it. So having this cosplay was super fun. This was also gifted to me from Matt, so thank you so much for helping me with this fun cosplay. The sun is not cooperating with me this evening. Lighting was a big issue for me during this shoot. It was like a cool day, but the sun and the clouds were just not cooperating. Contrary to popular belief, it is better if it is overcast to shoot outside. Direct sunlight just makes photography super difficult, especially when you are photographing yourself. So if you are ever wanting to do a photo shoot, pray for clouds. And next up we have Velma.
Ow, wee. My glasses. Brother. Not again. I've got some spare contact lenses.
Stay. Okay, so I know that Velma usually has more like neutral makeup, but I kind of did the same thing with my Fred look, where I did like the eyeshadow kind of inspired by their go-to colors. So orange is like always what I think of with Velma, so I did do more of like an orange eye instead of like her neutral look. And then the blush and the freckles and whatnot for my version of Velma. I think it's a little funner that way. Who knows, maybe I'll do a more neutral Velma look one day in this cosplay. But for today's first Velma shoot, I decided to do the orange look. I had to pause this vlog that I was watching, or this haul or whatever, just like some random YouTube video. These people are crazy to me sometimes. They're just not very in touch with reality. Some of the people that like do these hauls or whatever. I got this dress, this inexpensive summer spring dress. It was only $250. I'll link it down below. Your inexpensive summer dress was $250? What is an expensive dress for you? Girl, spend $250 on a summer dress? Maybe that's just me. We interrupt my cosplay day to go to the pharmacy to pick up my muscle relaxers from my car accident, and I don't have it in me to change out of my cosplay, so I'm going to the pharmacy as Velma today.
Unusual or mysterious? You mean like door slamming and locking behind us? Yikes! What kind of clues are we looking for?
Anything unusual or mysterious?
Trying to do a Velma pose while waiting for the audio to start. But I'm stuck on the ground because I'm old. That's better. Oh, damn it. Velma was so fun. I can just totally see myself getting back into this cosplay all the time because she was so much fun. This was gifted to me by Nick and some anonymous donators. Thank you so much for bringing Velma to life. After I did my Fred look last year, I knew I wanted to do the rest of the Scooby Gang. So Velma was so much fun. Done filming Velma. Next up, we have Wonder Woman.
But rumor has it he's the one I'm leaving you for. I'm begging you, put your loving hand out, baby.
The amount of times I've had to re-loop my lasso tonight, it's just very inconvenient for crime fighting. So I wanted the Wonder Woman cosplay that I did to be closer to Linda Carter because that's my favorite Wonder Woman and the one I grew up with. So I found this look and I thought that it was pretty close and decided to go for it. This was gifted to me by Douglas. Thank you so much. I love this Wonder Woman look and it came together perfectly. She was definitely a lot of fun. Next up we have Tinkerbell.
I do not believe in fairies.
Every time someone says, I do not believe in fairies, somewhere there's a fairy that falls down dead.
I do not believe in fairies!
Oh my god, I think I killed it.
My first try-on of some of the pieces together to create my vision of Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell is one of my favorite Disney characters, and when I was looking online for some costumes or cosplays, I couldn't really find anything that really suited what I wanted, so I found these different pieces together. The dress, the corset, the wings, the wig together kind of gave me the look I was envisioning. These pieces were gifted to me by Douglas, so thank you so much for bringing this sassy fairy to life. And I refused to trim around this specific location in my backyard so that I could have this fairy look for a while for this particular shoot. Something you would also never know about my Tinkerbell shoot is I filmed this the day before for the 4th of July. So any of the audio was sliced out for obvious reasons, and my ASMR video, I overlaid some different previous audios I already had because there were fireworks going off every 2 seconds.
Imagine if I was doing audio.
I loved doing my version of Tinkerbell, and I can't wait to do more content with her. Next up, we have Eddie Munson from Stranger Things. Enjoy some test footage as I'm trying to figure out where exactly I would like to set up my camera. Now the version of Eddie that I was going for was kind of like the end battle fight. Eddie was mostly a closet cosplay. The only thing that I had to pick up was the Hellfire shirt, of course, and I did pick up the bandana as well because I couldn't find a black one, but everything else I already had in my closet for this Eddie look. Here's an example of how some of the editing I added to where it looks like I am in the upside down versus the bright day that it was when I filmed. Oh, the power of editing. I actually ordered my Hellfire Club t-shirt way in advance, and I thought I would have time to post this cosplay before the finale of Stranger Things, but I thought it got lost in the mail because it did not come for the longest time, but I was happy when it finally arrived and I was able to do my Eddie look. Thank you so much for watching this cosplay behind the scenes, and I will see you in the next video.